Ladies and gentlemen, JT is in the house. Raining this way, so no grass cutting. Hell yeah. How you doing, brother? A microphone. Oh, a microphone. This pumped up pretty high, so come on. How does daddy do it? Lots of green. One of the PIs came out this morning. It must not have been bad. Can you imagine panic selling? That's what Shardy V did yesterday. Oh, I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff. CPI and PPI is gonna come in hot. How many times I gotta tell you? I could tell you. 122 over 86. I can tell you if it's gonna be hot and how hot ahead of time, and you still don't know how the market's gonna react. You think you know. You don't know. To be fair, if she took off a bunch of calls, I'm okay with that because mine a bunch of calls were stupid anyway. I mean, ask me about that. I'm down 3,700 on this stupidness. All right, cool. I just had it's been a while, but I just had a craving for tater tots. We had this conversation. We definitely had this conversation before, and I think Ricky made a short on it. But craving, I can probably find some sweet tater totters. Oh, the polar's a little slushy. All right, it did not put the chapters in yesterday. That's pretty much Robinhood, Blue Skies. Robinhood had some nice announcements. One of them includes their own social media where you can post your trades and shit. That might be pretty cool. I don't know, bro. It also you start trying to do too much and it costs a lot of money, and is it worth the ROI? You know what I'm saying? Oh man, we dropped below 1,400 prescribers again. Minus 5 prescribers in the last 3 days or 30 days. What is wrong with these people? Do they not like making money? Because all I do is freaking win, bro. Silver platter delivery. I don't know if these timestamps are right. They probably are. Whatever. What's the worst that can happen? Josh, even the house. How you doing, brother? Where do you get these from? Oh, I've never heard of sweet potato tater tots. Well, I'm sure they exist. Gosh darn it. I had mute off. Is that why Josh in the house? Is that why you asking what am I doing? Thanks, Dr. Payne. There's a fantasy team in our league called Tom's Muted because I'm the R word. I don't know how long I was muted for. I don't know what you missed out on. I really don't. All right, let's get ding. Let's get into the stock freaking market. All I do is win. We've lost 5 prescribers in the last 30 days. Do they not like making money, bro? All right, ETH pushing 4,400. I need a bigger number than that, bro. A lot bigger number. We need that thing to blast off. What happened? What was PPI? Was it PPI today? Made some moves in fantasy. What did you guys do? What is the meaning of this video? What do you mean? What is the meaning of? Are you new to the channel? Yeah, I'm stocks, options, crypto, bro. I'm a silver platter delivery system. I deliver silver platters. We do a little rambling here and there. Looks like I'm about the only. Tom's muted. Oh, drop Brayshawn Tootin. Oh, added. That's a good pickup right there. Good job, Chris. That's sick. That is sick, bro. All right. Let's see what we got. Oh, no, I wanted to see Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab. I wanted to see PPI shit. Well, it was PPI today, right? PPI month over month. Actual -1. That is really good, right? Is a lower than expected PPI good? I don't understand what's in your computer. What do you mean you don't understand? Right there. Here's Twitter. Here's TradingView where we look at stocks and crypto. Here's my trading platform where I trade stocks and options. This one might be confusing. If you're not familiar with So Tasty in the morning. You can probably get sweet potato tater tots at some of your grocery stores. Sweet potatoes are a much healthier alternative, JT. Coinbase booming. I don't know why, but I'm not complaining, bro. The only thing I'm losing money on is the stupid ETH calls that I bought that I tell people to never do. And I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17 to the tune of $4,600 and losing my shirt. Every now and then you got to be stupid just to smack you back down. NBIS was pulling back a little. Charlie B's going to be like, I told you you could write covered calls against them. I don't know if you heard it. Might have been mooted. Charlie B was panic selling yesterday. He was afraid of PPI and CPI. So we're through day one. We got CPI tomorrow. It doesn't end, though. It never ends. Next week is triple witching, and September is usually can be a bad triple witching, triple or quadruple, however you want to look at it. But options expire, quarterly options expire, futures expire. When will ETH outperform BTC? I don't know. We're not talking about crypto right now, bitch. I'm surprised like hell that Tesla stock is not. Why? Tesla's already done good. Why does it need to be? Oh, because the market's going up? There's your ETH BTC chart. It had a big move. Now it's in a little bull flag. Hold on to your horses, bro. SPX up 32, NASDAQ up 67, bonds up 5 ticks, 117.09. 50 BPS rate cut is on the board. All the other AI stocks are flying. Tesla's not a serious AI stock. They're fringe AI. Tesla's a great stock, don't get me wrong. I want to accumulate more. I've talked ad nauseum why this is a great play. Their real AI play is XAI. Tesla just benefits from that. Good. Chew, motherfudging chew, bro. My most recent silver platter certified. I gave this to you in June. Been pounding the table that I like it since $10. I didn't actually pull the trigger to $40 because I was making so much damn money in Coinbase. And I finally flipped some of it over to this, and yep. Let's see how that's doing. Oh, we're up $67,000 on hood. Hasn't even been 3 months, bro. Has it? Maybe it was March. It hasn't been that long, bro. 1,000 shares. Wait. Yeah, June. That can't be right. This looks like I sold 1,000 for 70 credit. That doesn't make any sense. I don't know what this trade is. Oh, buy 1,100 shares at 63 and then sold 1,000. There's what? Am I looking? I don't understand. I never sold 1,000 shares of this, I don't think. Yeah, this trade doesn't make any sense. Bought 1,100, sold 1,000. I started because I started buying it at 44, so it must have been in May, because that already fell off. Maybe I had like 2,000 shares of it, and then I sold some. I don't remember, but we still have 1,000 shares plus 100 in my small account. Chris in the house, how you doing, brother? Good pickup on that tootin', bro. No way. BTC 114. Dude, stick to the format. We're not talking about crypto right now. But hell yeah, futures are pushing 115. I need ETH to go. Go, ETH. Just freaking fly, bro. I need ETH. Let's push all-time highs today. I'm running out of time. I got 9 days left, and I need a lot of upside. That gamma and that delta is crushing me right now. All right, Coinbase 326. Hell to the yizza. Yep, I really said that. Yeah, everything's up. SoFi 27. I thought that was a pretty boring play. A lot of people are hyped on this one. Yeah, you could have got in this at $20 and be up $6. Who wants to be up a measly 20%, bro? I'm dropping bangers over here. Not this boring ass SoFi. And no one was telling you to buy this when it was $8, $10. They started hooting and hollering when it was 20. And we looked at it. The company does not excite me. And I'm not a big fan of Chamath. I'm not even going to give these DATs these DAC companies the time of day anymore. There was a new one, a couple new ones for Solana. I don't think they're going to do very well. Let's take a look at what they are. Do I have any of them on here? These DATs are cooked, bro. DAT stands for Digital Asset Treasury, like MicroStrategy, like SBAT, like BMNR. You know, they're selling stock and buying. There's a recent Doge one just got done, and a Doge ETF I think got approved. Solana DAT stock. Solana DAT Arise. I think there's a couple of them. Soul Strategies, a public traded Canadian company. Stake. Started yesterday. Solana Strategies. This stuff is so weird, bro. Yeah. Cardi B, I think, invested a shitload in this one. Stupid. Oh, they're going to buy a lot of Solana and there's going to be a lot of bank pressure. You got to deal with share dilution and they're probably getting it OTC. I think there might be another one coming. Yeah, but I wouldn't touch this one. I wouldn't touch any of these anymore. Even MicroStrategy, bro. Shit's cooked. Shit is cooked, son. Just buy the digital asset. Jimmy had good earnings yesterday. Congratulations, Ricky. I don't know what the hell they're selling. UNH doing really well. This is probably a really good buy right here. If you want to add a healthcare stock to your portfolio, this will see new all-time highs again. Most likely. This got beat down on a bunch of bullshit, and they're mighty powerful, massive company. I mean, United Healthcare is who I have. People always complaining about, like how bad they are. Man, I don't know if it's because I have like the best plan, but they have been fantastic to me. It's probably because I'm a white dude, right? Palantir 164. If it was Ricky, they wouldn't give him any insurance. What percentage do you think we go up in the last leg? I don't know. CEO open position. That's too soon on that one. Microsoft, Nvidia doing really well. I don't know what they did. I don't know. I mean, they popped even before PPI. So Nvidia has obtained license to supply H20 chips in China. Creating the Rubin. Yeah, I heard about that. CPX chip support AI. Yep. They're doing really well. I have a put spread on there that I think. Yeah. 37 days to go. We got a 186 credit. Close for profit. I'm barely up on that. I'm only up a few bucks. Jason in the house. How you doing, brother? That's going to annoy Dr. Payne because we're going to have to cover the poo-poo report before we get to crypto. Yesterday, I told you about the stuff I'm wanting to accumulate. Oklo being the remaining one. NBIS getting a little pricey now with that Microsoft news. I didn't get the amount of shares I wanted. So we're looking for those gems. Oklo. Everyone's like, Oklo's boring. Meh, nah, meh. And then we talked about it a little bit, and then you guys got a little excited. Anyway, I definitely want to increase my Oklo holdings. Think it's better to buy now or later? Oh, I've been looking to buy a house. I don't know. You might want to go ask Meet Kevin on that one. Seriously, that's not really my bailiwick. I mean, mortgage rates are high. You don't necessarily worry about that because if they come down, you can refinance. If you can find and the housing market's high though, is the problem. So I don't know, bro. I've been looking at buy. So is this going to be your new forever home? If it were me and I was looking and I found what I thought would be my new forever home, I wouldn't worry too much if you find the right house at a good price, at a decent price, and you've got enough money and a good enough plan to retire that I wouldn't worry about I wouldn't worry about it as much because it's gonna continue to go up over time. So if you buy some house, next thing you know, you're underwater 100,000. Are you really underwater? It's not like you're gonna lose it, and it'll eventually come back. It's a kind of it's starting to turn into a buyer's market too, I think. But it's not really go talk to some real estate agents, but find a good one because most of them will just tell you, yeah, it's a great time to buy. All right, ETH over 4,400. Let me take a quick look at what housing looks like for like even my house. Yeah, this estimate's still pretty high. There's a picture of an Amazon Prime truck out in front of my house. I get deliveries almost daily by then. Estimated repair cost 6,000. It's gonna be a little bit more than that, bitch. If there was only someone we can ask that's unbiased, it is now a good time to buy a house. Sound down a bit today. Not sure why. Rocket Lab down a bit. Is the market coming down? Coinbase up 6. Nope. Hood. Hood way up here and Ricky's top call. Like if I were to yell Ricky's an idiot from the top of my Robinhood tower, you wouldn't even hear it down where Ricky called the top. It would get to about right here and then echo. No, it's so far away, bro. Hovering on 6.5. Pros and cons. Lower rates allow less competition in the fall with more sellers negotiating. Ongoing house shortage. So there's still a house shortage. You got pre-approved for 5? That's not bad. I mean, that's what I got my house for in like 2009, was around 5%. That was really good back then. So that's good. So yeah, I don't think it's a terrible time. Inventory up. Shortages in some places. Yeah, find you can probably like I would look and really like take your time and don't like find a house you really like. I mean, inspect the hell out of it. Really look at stuff. Like the next time I buy a house, I won't make some of the mistakes. Zero down. Yeah, I mean, what's like you can't afford to put some down? Like, why is that a big thing? I know you can afford to put some down. Um, I mean, JT's going to tell you to buy it outright. People snatch. I mean, I don't know. If you don't hate the house you live in, I would just take your time. You got time. Do you not have the time? Is life going to really be that bad? I'll put some down just because I don't want the huge payment. Well, I mean, again, JT's scoffing right now. What the hell are you doing if you can't just buy it outright and still have 300 grand left in your bank account? All right, let's look at the waste of time report. He probably put this out after the number and acted like he predicted it. Did you get midnight tokens from? Oh no. I didn't claim any of my midnight tokens from the other chains. I don't even know if it's worth the time, bro. It's only maybe a few hundred. Two pager and a weird one page is a bigger font. Yeah, fucking the first page waste of time. Tomorrow CPI will either confirm deflationary, or it will be confusing when it comes in. Okay. Yeah, it would be confusing. Might see a fade of this enthusiasm towards the end of the day as people prep. Oh, wow. That's really insightful. Flows into blah, blah. Inside. Oh, yeah. I mean, Oracle blew out earnings, bro. So, of course, that's why AI is going to be hot right now. Me already at pre-market, a lot of fills price in. No, CoreWeave might be in play. Wow. CoreWeave might be in play. Like he's finally saying CoreWeave might be in play. Jiminy Christmas, bro. I've been talking about this all the way down, saying there's probably a time to buy it. What you think about land now and building later? Lumber's coming down. I don't know how expensive it is to build a house, but I would look into that. Tom's muted. Am I muted? I don't even know. I might be. No, I'm not muted. Like that would be something I would consider if you find a good plot of land. That might be the route for you to go. Beat you last week. What does that mean? If you find a good place to buy land and then you can build the house you want, I don't hate it. I mean, my parents built their house in the Ozarks like 10 years ago, and they got a house they love. So that would be something I would consider if you can find a good plot of land. I mean, it's going to probably be more expensive, but you're going to get the house you want. And I like that just because I would be like, I would build a really efficient, energy efficient house with all the gadgets and whistles like solar and generator and freaking good, the good electrical panels, smart electrical panels, and great insulation and all that shit, bro. And I'd have a networking cabinet in there with some good switching and some like Wi-Fi 7 APs, custom runs. Like that is a way to go for sure. If you can afford it, I think that's a way to go. I mean, you can buy a house and retro a lot of that in, but I don't hate it. I would find, I think you got to get an architect to like design a house for you and all that. So that takes some money. I would do some research. Okay, how much? There was only a place to go. How about buying land and building a house? How does that compare into my spend? Looking good? Trump looking good? Or we're just going to ignore that comment. Microsoft effectively reiterated the NBIS. Okay. Microsoft effectively reiterated the NBIS business model and therefore, see, who has been talking about NBIS and accumulating NBIS and been accumulating NBIS for weeks? Sure. This guy's got alpha, bro. CoreWeave is a trading tool to you. I wouldn't hold it more than a year, as I think the chips will become bags in the long term. Idiot. That's the most idiotic comment. Like, everyone's talking about this AI bubble. Dude, we can just as easily say this is you're early. AI is one of the biggest, most massive things happening right now, and it's going to continue. There's most likely not going to be any AI bubble in the next 1 to 5 years. Now, we'll have to see how frothy it gets. But I don't think it's that frothy. I mean, it's a little frothy when you just look at the SPX M2. I mean, this is scary. But I'm not, like, we get up here, whoa. Watch out. Hey, Ricky, did you hear my commentary talking about Hood? I'm way up here on the top of Mount Everest screaming blue skies, and you're way down here at your top. You're so far down, you can't even hear me yelling. I tried to shoot a sniper rifle at you, and it's way too far away. Talking about beating it. No. This is something that we will talk about for years. This will never stop getting old. You want to talk about a dead horse? Oh, this is Trump. Trump, Jimmy. You've been check. Like, I'm Teddy. Check. You won't shut up about lately Trump. You've shut up about Jimmy, but you've moved on to Trump. There ain't nothing happening in Trump, bro. Bunch of hope and cope. Ooh, 885. You're almost back to break even. Who's my favorite wrestler? Jimmy Superfly Snuka. I mean, that was just talk. If I said that, I don't know if I said that or not, but I didn't say it with conviction. That I know. I may have said it as like sarcasm. You can play the bitch game. I can say the same thing. I didn't say that this was the top with conviction. Oh, I mean, you could, but it's the evidence would point to, like, I pretty much have been talking about how you asked me, even at $90, am I selling and this and that? Maybe you were right, but there's a huge difference. You called the top and you weren't. Be honest. Like, I'm being honest. I don't think I said it with any conviction. It was just talk. I think you said this was the top with conviction. If you say it wasn't with conviction or you didn't really mean it, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt, bitch. All right, let's move on to crypto. Dr. Payne's like, finally. That was a massive waste of time. I didn't even finish it. I got disgusted with it. Yeah, what a waste of fucking time. I need a bleep button. I'm thinking black on black, but with white seats. I might break down and trade in the long range for a 20. I like the black with white. Or is it? Yeah, the black with white interior is dope. Trump keeping strong. Shut up. Never went above 9 either. I mean, I can play the stupid. It was a stupid trade, dude. Yeah, I don't know. You're probably down minimal. Get out and put it into something smart. Seriously. Like, go buy Solana maybe. On to, oh shit, we cooking, boys. Bitcoin 114. ETH 4430. I need that to go up more. ADA cooking 89 cents. Link 2380. Ondo $1 a little bit. I mean, Solana train's leaving the tracks. I don't think this is a silver platter, but this is probably a good, like, if you want to take a stab and make 50, half to one, two, a half, or like a 1 to 2x. A 1x. Like, how do you even say that? I think this could go up 50 to 100%. It did? I mean, I don't care, dude. Not any time in recent history. Not since you like rebought it. Or if it did, I don't care. Turn Trump sideways and shove it up your ass, dude. This is a stupid trade. He's moved on. They've moved on to WLFI. When this goes up, they're just going to dump on your face, bro. Stock RSI about to cross bullish on the 1 week. Stochastics. Yeah, I don't pay attention to those things. Wait, stochastics and RSI are two different things, aren't they? Or is that like its own thing? Bitcoin is breaking out of a channel. Is it going to be another false breakout? Pushing up towards the 50 and the 20 inverted. We got to turn that turn that frown upside down. Anything else of interest over here? Marty McParty still talking about Zeus. He's gotten, hopefully a lot of people didn't get wrecked following him on that one. He legit tried to say, oh man, Zeus is up huge. It went from 12 to 14 cents. He was telling people to buy it at 50 cents, at 30 cents, at 12 cents. I mean, this, I wouldn't touch this with your money. JLP, all time highs. I got some of that. Nothing massive, but Men Swap, I need this one. This is far from its $8 price, Jason. This one's got a long ways to go to get to that $8. Yeah. Sunday, I got a decent bag of that. Need these to go up, bro. Oh, Cardano news. Breaking Cardano news. Oh, I did. I thought, could have sworn I bookmarked it. God damn it. It might have been fake news. Maybe this is fake news. I saw that they were going to launch mainnet in Q4, but nothing officially from them. Midnight mainnet. Yeah, this is Minturn. Midnight mainnet launch set for Q4. That's not official from them. All right, Bitcoin getting a little jiggy. ETH getting a little jiggy. Let's get into Ramble Time. See what's going on. Besides Stacy's mom. What does Shardy Bizniach have to say? SoFi and Rocket are my high conviction plays into rate cuts. I don't hate Rocket. A lot of people will be buying houses probably as rates go up. I missed the boat on this one because real estate plays just bore me. We need to add this to the watch list though. I know me, Kevin's been talking about this one a lot, and that's his bailiwick. So I never, this is the one I have the least problem with him talking about. We'll put that down there. Rocket, let's see what their market cap is. 45 billion. Oh, they're in blue sky. No, this would be blue skies. So they got a ways to go. They tried breaking out. I don't hate it. Let's put a play on. Let's see, 4-star liquidity. 2017 maybe. Get 1/3 the width of strike. 75%. This is just a little small. Barely even worth much, but just to keep it on the, little engagement, keep the motor skills sharp, stay in practice. I'm gonna leave that at $1. If it fills, it fills. Come on, ETH. Come on, money. My brother said his company is closing his location in the next year. What does he do? Yes, the unemployment rate's becoming a real issue. Seeing a lot of ugly stats, like 50% of people that lose their job can't find a new job. Sign of bad things to come. Yeah, but I think it'll be short-lived, to be honest. Interest rates will come down. Hopefully the government does some stuff. And Rahul Raj in the house. How you doing, brother? What's your opinion on Bitcoin meme? 0. He's a machinist. What is a machinist? Like, I kind of know what a machinist is, but like he makes shit for people, like custom fabs and shit, or they come in and they say this, they need this made. Operating machine that makes parts. Rocket Lab, bro. What's going on? What did I buy those shares for? Like $42? Those extra 300? Yeah, $43. Oh, 3 up for $48. I'm down on those, bro. I don't remember that, but that sucks. Lays and milling, got it. Come on, ETH. Oh, Coinbase is cooling its jets. Red 122. This might be where we set until tomorrow. Hopefully there's no end of the day sell-off. PPI coming in really low. I never really, I asked, but we didn't. Lower rates. Building is ideal if you want personalization or have the time or budget, but it's really cheaper unless you own land or opt for a production builder in a development, saving 10 or 20%. Could be 10 to 15% higher. There could be delays. Yeah, building could be a nightmare if you find shitty. You definitely find a good, respectable construction, like people to do it. They're going to tic-tac you if you find the wrong person. You definitely want to put in the work. And it's probably a lot more stress. Pros and cons to everything. Which measure is generally considered positive? Inflationary or cooling. So hopefully we get continuation tomorrow with CPI. I will give me Kevin credit. If CPI is bad tomorrow, that will be confusing. I have one more name that looks like it could double. Going out to win. Give it to me now, bitch. Ooh, my rocket got filled. And she made a killing on some Oracle calls. That's ballsy betting big on calls going into an earning play. She's getting lucky on some shit. Not luck, Tom, it's skill. Gemini announced a partnership with NASDAQ. I think we talked about that yesterday. They're IPOing soon and they're looking at like a $3 billion valuation. That might be interesting. I'm not a big fan of them or their trading platform, but $3 billion going into a crypto bull run. I mean, that's going to be probably way overheated when it first comes out. He looks like he likes getting pegged. He looks like he likes getting pegged, right? Putting on a dress, cross dresser. For sure, bro. $1 trillion company trading like a penny stock. Trump just out. No inflation. Too late. Must lower rate big right now. Powell's a disaster. I couldn't disagree more. Like that, the bonds and until they started revising all these unemployment numbers, said don't cut rates. Now they say cut rates. They'll cut rates. Everything's fine. What is too late? Too late for what? They're following the playbook. Trump's so annoying. He'll be like, oh, stock market's at all-time highs. Everything's great. Oh, they got to cut rates. Everything's bad. Stock market, all freaking time highs. Too late. Too late for what? NASDAQ, literally at all-time highs. Idiots. Leading indicator, I heard people was more important than CPI. Oh, PPI? Probably. I don't know. I don't know what's more important. I don't trade in fear or anticipation of any of these numbers. I never do. Do you ever hear me saying like, oh, I'm worried about this number? No. It's always like, oh, I hope, it's good and we blast off. I'm not selling. My strategy's been pretty well etched in stone. Buy quality, worst case, plan B, hold until you're right. We're looking for the ones to accumulate, the ones to buy, the ones that are cheap, the ones that are going to go to the moon. Let's revisit what those have been lately. Coinbase in 2022 at $67. That's what really kicked this off. What really catapulted this. And then I sold 500 shares of Coinbase and bought 1,000 shares of Rockethead in the 40s. I don't know. That was like 6 months ago. How's that one doing? $122. Link. We bought some Link. I didn't buy a whole lot of that, but I did call it a silver platter at 18. It's currently 23 on its way. And I have not called them silver platters, but they're what I'm accumulating. What I love. NBIS. Bought that in around 70. Currently trading at $100. I'm bummed that I didn't get more of that. Oklo. I love Oklo. And there's some other plays out there I would, if I had the money, I would consider investing in. Some other energy plays, some other NBIS type plays. I would have to do some research. I really wish I could invest more in robots. I mean, we got back into Tesla 300 shares. I think that's going to be a massive, I don't have enough Tesla. Tesla's hard to accumulate at $350, so you're going to dump on me? Why would you do that? You're going to dump what? You're going to dump what on me? I'm not buying. All right, because you're just talking crypto. What are you going to dump on me? I'm not buying. I'm looking to sell. I am not buying crypto, dude. I am so done buying crypto. Do I think there's opportunity in crypto? Yeah, probably. But I'm already fully packed. If anyone wonders whether I walk the walk, talk the talk, all that, let me point you to this right here. See where my top middle of the screen? Get up close to the monitor, put your 2x zoom glasses on if you have to. Excuse me. This doesn't even really include my crypto portfolio. Using data. It's at 144p. Oh, you're watching at 144p? Like I didn't even know that was a thing. You're on your data plan? Yeah, just minimize it. There's no way to do audio only, I guess. You drive into the plant. Tesla up $3, JT. Mm-hmm. The Chiefs are going to beat the Eagles on Sunday? I don't know, dude. They got that one guy back, Jared Allen. The Chiefs can't stop a running or passing. So you got Shaquan and AJ Brown and shit, plus a running quarterback. Chiefs couldn't stop Bear from running. You think they're going to stop what's his face? Those new AirPod 3. Yeah, I posted that in our Slack. Those look dope, dude. Those new AirPods look dope. I might have to break down and get eventually I have to get a new iPhone. I have the iPhone 12 that I got in like 2021, I want to say, maybe 2020. That sucker's lasted. When did the iPhone 12 came out? 2020. I've had this phone for, there's no way I've had it that long. Maybe 4 years at least. So 21, 22, 23, 20. I think it is going on 5 years, maybe 4 to 5 years. Usually, in the past, I would always upgrade them like every 2 years. And I've got no reason. some people told me like the most recent one that like AI texting and stuff's pretty cool, but they were just coping. But they wasted a bunch of money on a phone that barely had AI. Even remember how they were all those commercials about how great their AI was, and but it wasn't really released yet. There should be a class action lawsuit against Apple for that shit, dude. Let me check my crypto portfolio, which is up probably about a 2 to 3x, but oh, not bad. I think it's pushing about a 3x. That's not really sexy in crypto. Well, I need a 10x. I need a 10 banger. I need that sucker to 10 bang. I need another 3x. Another 3 to 5x. I don't think I'm going to get it, but I'm hoping. Now 5x, and I could sell, have enough left over that I could probably retire if I wanted to. I mean, I wouldn't. Just to continue to get the paycheck and healthcare for a little bit as I plan, not burn a hole. Banking is coming soon. Uh-oh. Now that's a good one. What would you do after retirement anyway? This and trade, bro. Naps, rest, trade, exercise, look for my forever home. Not like you're cutting. I can stay busy. Oh, five finally. $26. Let's calm down. Kimball? I don't even remember this guy. Where are all the hurricanes? Be careful what you say, bro. You have to release in Xavier Gibson. Did I say Chiefs? I meant Jets. Chiefs should probably pick him up. Chiefs are cooked, bro. Like they're so fudged. Let's see. I think they got the Bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so oh, we got to play the Ravens and the Giants. Great D's, bro. Like we're gonna be 1-3 or 0-4 if they don't pull their shit together. I don't know, bro. Like if they don't figure out their defense for this Sunday, like fuck. I'm not worried about their offense. Their offense didn't look great, but they didn't look terrible. Mahomes looked like how could you not say he's one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time? He looked amazing. Amazing. Especially considering who he lost his top 2 wide receivers again. He's throwing a wide receiver 3 and 4 out the gate, bro. No real running game, no real running back. Revamped offensive line, and he's out there supermaning shit, having them in the game. And that's against last year's number 1 defense. So I'm not worried about the offense, even with all the wide receiver problems and the running back. Like, can some improve? Of course. Like, should they be trying to find a running back? Sure. Everyone's like, oh, they should trade for Tyreek Hill. No, I don't want that cancer back in the locker room. He's 31 years old. Is he still fast? He's a bad attitude. F that guy, bro. F that guy. He burned the bridges, in my opinion. And he's got a shitty attitude over there. I don't want his shitty attitude. Oh, he'll change his attitude. We come back with the move. F him. The defense? Ooh. Ooh. That defense got cooked. That secondary got cooked. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the pass. Guess what Philadelphia can do? They can run. They got a running quarterback. They are going to trounce us. What's the over? Oh, I had some bets. I don't even know how they did. We never looked at that. Hopefully I still have those down somewhere. Yeah, I may have not have those. That's sad. I'm not gonna go watch the tape. I wouldn't even know where to find them. That sucks, bro. I'd like to see how I did. Oh, I found them. I think I put the wrong timestamps in yesterday. Let me put these in. Ah, fuck them. All right, so I had Tampa Bay minus 2.5 and San Francisco minus 2.5. I don't think San Francisco covered. I don't remember what. I know Tampa Bay won. San Francisco covered. Tampa Bay barely covered. So 2-0. I went 2-0 last week. Peter, where you at? How'd you do? Pick him up. He'll change his. Nah, I don't want his salary cap. I don't want to give up draft picks. No. The problem is not our wide receiver room, bro. At all. And he hasn't had a catch over 30 yards since like week 3 of last year. That'll guarantee. Nah. Our problem's not wide. Tyreek Hill's not solving any problems, bro. All right, let's get week 2 picks. We're 2-0, baby. We'll keep the tally going. All right, let's see what we got. We need to go to week 2. Excuse me. My apologies for that, ladies and gentlemen. Let me put in prediction. NFL. I think these are today's timestamps anyway. 1:09:55 NFL prediction. Oh, we got a Thursday night game. Packers Commanders, good game. Green Bay minus 3.5 over under 48.5. I would not touch this. Jaguars Bengals. Cincinnati minus 3.5. Cincinnati at home. I wouldn't touch this one. They look like shit against the Browns. But they were there, and the Browns have a good D. Giants Cowboys. Dallas minus 5.5. I don't know. The Giants look like shit. So I kind of like this one, but I don't know if I would bet it yet. Let me think about it. It's in Dallas. Bears Lions. Detroit minus 5.5. Was Detroit on the road? Yes. I think they'll bounce back. I'm liking that one. Titans Rams. Nothing crazy jumping out. Miami Patriots. Miami favored by 1.5. New England's supposed to be good this year, but they didn't show it week 1. 49ers Saints. I wouldn't touch this game. Too many Purdy's hurt. Kittle's out. I don't know what's up with Caffrey. Buffalo minus 6.5 over the Jets. Man. Week 1 went 2-0. Week 2. Seahawks, Steelers minus 2.5. Ugh. 11.5. Oof. Colts, Denver minus 1.5. Man, these are tough. Arizona minus 6.5. Philly minus 1.5. Like, honest, I would bet the Eagles, bro, but I'm not touching that game. Shit. God damn it. These are tough. Buccaneers, Texans. Oh, there we go. So we're going to take the Bucks minus. We're going to take Tampa Bay again. Ride her till she bucks, bro. Minus plus 2.5. Are you kidding me? Texans look like shit. Chargers, Raiders. And Chargers coming back from Brazil looked good, but the Raiders look good. They're going to be away. I'm not a big fan. Bills. Total 46.5. And then we're going to take the Bills, Jets over 46.5. Mm-hmm. 11.5 is insane. And we're going to take Minnesota. Vikes minus 4.5. There you go, bro. Ah, Bitcoin's below 114. Boo. Well, it's right at 114. All right, time to wrap this up. I need to get some sunlight. Need to get to work. Coin is now going red. Uh-oh. What happened? It's still at 123. Not hating that. Nvidia at 178. NBIS at 96. Rocket. Tesla up 6. ETH at 4,400. Bitcoin at 114. Let's see if Shardy B gave that mortgage play. Woof. Pullback. SoFi and Rocket are my high conviction plays. All right, everyone. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. 8 likes. Brought the heat today. Have a great day. It's Wednesday. Come out of the